Assalamu alaikum to all of my students. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to discuss four sector model of an economy. Four sector model. Four sector model. Four sector circular flow model. Four sector circular flow model of an economy. As in previous lectures, I discussed two sector model and three sector model. Now today we will discuss four sector model. What is the relation between these four sectors? So household sector, this will be the producer sector, in between I show financial sector, means bank. Third sector I show government sector. Today we will try to what is the relation between these three sectors with rest of the world sector, means foreign sector. Foreign sector means rest of the world sector. As in previous lectures I show you, yes, in previous lectures I show you a relationship as household sector provides factors of production to producer sector, means land, labor and capital. Factors of production to producer sector. Producer sector in return provides factor payments to household sector. Similarly, household sector, yes, the expenditure of goods and services, expenditure, consumption expenditure, yes, consumption expenditure. Producer sector provide him goods and service. And when we interaction or make relationship with the household sector, what is the relation between household sector and what is the relation between government sector? As household sector has to pay tax towards government. Similarly, producer sector has to pay tax towards government. Two have to pay tax towards government sector. Government sector in return provide household sector transfer payments for charity purpose. Similarly, producer sector, government provides subsidies to producer sector. Now, today we will one more relationship as household sector saves in the bank. Similarly, producer sector borrows from the bank for investment purpose. Government sector also, yes, borrows from the bank. And government sector also, yes, saves in the bank. Borrows and saves in the bank. Similarly, now what is the relation between foreign sector with other sectors? Definitely, produce sector provide factors to household to foreign sector. Definitely, foreign sector pays in factor payments. Factor payments. Yes, and house yes, foreign sector receives factor receptors. Yeah, payment receptors. Payment receptors. Similarly, foreign sector provides net transfer. Net transfer to yes to household sector, and net factor payment to household sector. Net factor payment to yes net factor payment to household sector, and this is a relationship between the four sectors. Means they are dependable upon each other. One sector cannot function without the other sector. As I try to show the relationship, what is the relation, what is the interrelation between these sectors. Now to draw conclusion line, I will write these four sectors. Yes, there is shortly there is an interaction in circle flow. There is an there is an interaction of four sectors in circular flow model. Circular flow model. There is an interaction of four sectors in circular flow model. Yes, there is an interaction of four sectors in circular flow model. Which shows economy moves in a circular flow. Moves in a circular flow. Circular flow. Means it is continuous process. Circular flow means it is continuous process. As one sector, definitely household sector, household sector spends X amount of money upon goods and services. As producer sector manufacture goods and services to provide household sector. Continuously, government imposes tax. After receiving tax by the government, definitely he utilize it for the welfare of the general population. Means this interaction means continue as foreign sector trade, export and import. This leads to yes expansion of the economy, foreign sector. Yes, outside the boundaries of the economy. Now there are two key concepts, what we call injections and what we call withdrawals of an economy. Injections and withdrawals of circular flow. What are the injections or withdrawals of circular flow? First one, I will write injections. Yes, injections circular flow. What we call injections and circular flow. I will write what we call injections. Generally, these are flow variables. Flow variables. Yes, which lead to expansion. Which lead to expansion of an economy, or which lead to expansion in the process of production. Which lead to expansion in the process of price of production, which lead to expansion in the price of production. Like I will give you examples like investment, second exports, and consumption expenditure. Consumption expenditure. These factors like investment, exports, these variables, consumption, expenditure, these lead to expansion in the economy. Similarly, second one, leakage or withdrawals. Leakage or we can call withdrawal. Withdrawals. Leakage or withdrawals of an economy. What are the leakage or withdrawals of an economy? These are also flow variables. These are also flow variables. Flow variables. These are also flow variables, which lead to contraction. Which lead to contraction in the price of production. In the price of production, which lead to contraction in the price of production. Then, for example, I will give you example like saving. Yes, imports. Saving and imports. These are withdrawals from the economy. These lead to contraction in the economy. Main difference is investment, exports. Yes, investment, exports, consumption, expansion. These lead to expansion economy, increase in the expansion, bond rate, expansion. But these savings, imports, these lead to contraction in the circular flow. I will show for understanding purpose. Like here I will write, yes, here I will write investment, here I will write exports, here I will write consumption expenditure. Is an economy. Here I will write saving and imports. Saving imports. Saving imports. Means here exports leads to expansion in the economy. I will write this expansion. This leads to leakage in the economy. Graphical representation necessary. It plays an important role in an economy. What this shows leakage. This shows expansion in the economy. This leads to leakage, means contraction in an economy. Right here. Circular flow. Means what are the injections or what are the withdrawals of an economy? Means I try to understand. Probably in previous year papers, as per analysis, definitely they put question: what are the injections and withdrawals of an economy? Or injection or withdrawal in a circular flow? Sometimes you get confused, but you have to keep in mind, injection means those variables which lead to expansion in the economy, be it process of production, be it process of services. Leakage or withdrawals, these lead to decline in the economy, in the process of production, or decline in service sector, decline in every sector as far as concerned. As leakage lead to withdrawals, as I show, you have to first write down a statement what we call injections, then what we call withdrawals, Then show this with a graphical representation so that you get exact marks when you draw this graphical representation. I think it is enough for today. In next lecture, I will discuss another topic, key concepts of measurements of national income. Till that time, hope for the best. Take care. Thanks. Have a nice day.